Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at this weird Chinese rip off of the Wii. Yeah, so it doesn't look like a Wii. I'll tell you that much. It doesn't look like a Wii. It is really light. Like it's lighter than my telephone. Limited edition Linus Tech Tips, D-brand skin. You should check out lttstore.com. Not sponsored. Anyway, it also has these weird Wiimote thingies, which this is something that I haven't ever seen before. The controllers themselves are labeled, I don't know if you can see that, Player 1 and Player 2. So that's something. For I/O, you have not much. You have a 3.5mm jack out for the AV and a mini USB power adapter. I just realized something. I'm not sure if I can get this thing apart. But what we're going to do before we take it apart is, of course, we're going to hook it up to the television. So I will be right back. Alright, so I've got it set up right down there. One thing that I didn't use is I didn't use the included power brick because it said it only draws 5 volts. So I just plugged it into a phone adapter for the wall so I could use a longer cord. But there's batteries in my controller. I'm gonna hit the power button. And it should boot. Yep, there you go. That is clearly a ripoff. That's just a screenshot of the... No! Does the controller not work? No. Maybe the batteries are dead. I don't know if anyone else recognizes what I'm recognizing here. But, this looks very similar to another cheap Chinese knockoff device that we've looked at on the channel before. I remember this thing working. Oh, maybe it means that A button, this A button, that A button. I can't see an infrared. Alright, I'm gonna turn my light off, and maybe that'll help. Nope. Alright, hold on, let me troubleshoot real quick. Let's see if I can find, what takes AAA? Nothing takes AAAs. Are there 3 AAAs? Ah! You know what does take AAAs? My old PowerA PS3 controller. There's hair in my mouth. Great. Alright, we just plug the batteries in. Yes, now it works. This looks terrible. How is that it looks better on the camera than it does in real life. Me guitar, me fit. Let's play some table tennis. Player 1 versus the computer. Yep. So do I actually swing or do I press buttons? Okay, so you actually swing, I think. What? you get the gist. This is exceptionally just astonishing. There's not even that many games on it. Let's look at boxing, just because boxing sounds freaking amazing. Kind of like Wii boxing. Okay, no matter which way you swing the controller, you always punch the same direction. So it's just... You're just... I want to know how this looks better on camera than it does in real life. Anyway, let's turn this bad boy off. Take the batteries out. Let's look at the big picture here, right? Clearly this is not good. Generally, it does have an infrared sensor. It does use motion controls, just not in a particularly good way, but it does happen. One thing that I want to show, just for clarity of what I was talking about, in case you haven't seen the other video, which you might not have, this thing here, the Go Gamer Portable, you can see that. You should definitely go watch the video on this. Look, even if you look on the back of the box right here, you can see the exact same boxing game we were just playing. Only it looks a whole heck of a lot better on here because, tinier screen, mostly. But there is one last thing to do, and that is to attempt to take this apart. So I will be right back with that. I apologize if the sound before was, relatively bad. It turns out that I forgot to plug the mic into the camera, but, no, it is what it is, I guess. Let's get my handy-dandy screwdriver and figure out what kind of bits we're going to need to take this apart. Alright, I'm going to need these ones. Is it long? Oh, it is. Sorry, perfect. Let's just make sure. This might be a better camera angle, honestly, than what I usually do. Alright. I've already noticed one thing about this that I don't like is, let's see if I can make it where you can see this. These screws are pointy. Like they're self-tapping, which I don't like, or not necessarily self-tapping, but self-drilling or whatever. They have points on them, which just doesn't really happen that often with electronic screws. What is wrong with this screw here? No, cat. No. There we are. Jesus. Woo, it got hot in here fast. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Alright, so here we have the insides of the thing. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. This is actually abhorrent. This is worse than I thought, actually. Again, don't know what I was expecting. This is cool. They've actually got what resembles, like, keyboard switches on the top of this. Yeah, but this is abhorrent. These capacitors are massive. This doesn't look like... This just looks terrible. But yeah. Now let's take apart that controller and see what's inside of it. I'm going to... From the looks of this, I'm gonna expect not much. Why couldn't you have made this smaller? You could have made this much smaller. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They don't care. Yank it off because the battery terminals are freaking... They're part of the... Why won't this come apart? Did they think that they put all of their freaking genius into their controllers? That it warrants making them freaking harder to break into than Fort Knox or something? Ow! Alright, you know what? That's it. We don't need to know what's inside of the controllers. I can pretty much tell you what's in the controller. It's going to be a bunch of contacts for buttons right here. And then it's going to be a bunch of traces for 4. There are 4 IR emitters on this controller, and that's going to be pretty much it. One thing that I guess I should kind of mention is that these controllers are really nasty. Like, they're full of corrosion. So, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually they just stop working. But they work at the moment. So, yeah. That's pretty much the video. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else there is to say or do. So basically, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like it, dislike it, I don't really care. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Right, so I just wanted to put this at the end of the video to kind of explain what's going to be happening over the next few months to a year. I intend on, kind of getting everything situated here. So, this room, this is my bedroom, it's upstairs, right? There's 2 other rooms that aren't used for anything up here. I intend on getting everything cleaned out in the other 2 rooms, getting that set up for other sets, and one of them's going to be a workshop. So basically, once I get the workshop set up, right, I'm going to buy, like, a soldering station, multimeter, all of that good stuff, so that hopefully, in the near future, instead of doing stuff like what we did in this video, where I just kind of talk about it, take it apart, laugh at it, we can take broken stuff, take it apart, fix it, and then laugh at it. I don't know. I like fixing stuff. It's kind of been a thing that I've done, like, a lot. Kind of like fixing computers, only fixing, like, physical problems, like removing chips and replacing chips and all that kind of sort of weird stuff that I'll have to teach myself because I definitely don't know anything about it. It's going to be an expensive endeavor, Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be a very expensive endeavor. But I intend on seeing it through just because I feel like this is something, while it is a hobby and it is something I do for fun and everything, I hope to eventually turn it into a career. Uh, of course, right now I'm still in high school, so I don't really have to worry about that right now. But you know, tech repair could possibly be a lucrative practice for me in the future. Now that being said, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I mean, I can't see the future, but it's something I intend on seeing through to the very end. This is a very long-winded explanation. Uh, I like doing stuff. I hope people like watching me do the stuff. Um, Thanks for sticking around to watch this part of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.